Hey guys and girls, talking slices still. We've covered sensitive of strike and a too much of an out to in club path as causes of your slice. If you feel like you don't hit it on the heel, or you've checked that you don't hit it on the heel with your self-diagnosis drills, and your club path is fairly straight, then the reason that you are slicing the golf ball is that your club face is open at impact. There are a few reasons that your club face could be open at impact. One, you could be using too weak a grip, so your grip may be too far around here. This is a good way to check. If you put your hand on the club and check the little V that you make between your thumb and your first finger on the side of your hand, that should be pointing somewhere near your right ear. If it's pointing more towards your nose or towards your left ear, this is for a right-handed golfer, by the way. If it's pointing too much this way, then that's probably going to contribute to your club face being open. Let's assume that you've got a good grip, or even if your grip's slightly strong, that's usually not a cause of your club face being open at impact. We're looking at two possible causes. Now, you could be presenting the club open like this, which produces too much angle here, which is basically too much extension there in my left wrist this way. So if I'm setting up with just a little bit of a cup there, if I return to that angle and I have more, then my club face is going to be open. Another possibility is that you're leading with the handle too much. So you could have good angles in the lead wrist. If you're leading with the handle too much, that's also going to present an open club face. So if you are somebody who hits it kind of high, like really high and weak, and it's kind of a high, weak slice, what I'm going to get you to do is really try in the downswing to create some flexion in this lead wrist, a little bit the way Dustin Johnson does at the top of his backswing like this. I'm going to get you to feel like you're doing a little bit of this in your downswing. This is going to, once the club is released, it's going to present a much more closed club face. If you are somebody who leads with a handle, and what you'll probably find is that it's more of a powerful slice, it tends to be more of a good player's mistake, like a good player's slice that tends to go still a long way, but just kind of way to the right, curving to the right. I'm going to get you to feel like you're going to allow the club head itself to almost get to the ball before your hands. Now, it won't. You're not going to start doing this if you don't already do it. You know, if you're what people sometimes term a handle dragger, or you're leading with the handle too much, you're never going to go from this to this in a few swings. So you're probably just going to feel like you're releasing the club that little bit earlier, like the club head is getting to the ball almost before the hands. There's not a lot of forward shaft lean at impact. If you don't know which one of these you are, by the way, the only way you can really tell without maybe a video camera is to just try both, see which one works best for you. If you successfully do both of these things, then you won't be presenting the club face open at impact, and you won't be slicing anymore. So give it a try.